Okay, guys, we're back here. We were at Corky's, Dan the Man and I, and we saw Hank Garrett, and we saw a terrific musician who's going to be on our show, the Jesse T Show. That's going to be a lot of fun. But here at Corky's Restaurant on Van Nuys Boulevard, where I used to cruise, everybody used to cruise here, they've got these great old pictures. And so we're going to do like a old picture road tripping.
That's right.
And we're going to go get some ice cream.
Stay tuned.
Okay, so I'm going to put the glasses on. I'm going to hit this button here. Now, this picture here is the City Hall in Van Nuys in 1932 when it was built. Now, the amazing thing about this picture is not so much the picture, Joe Kovacic. The amazing thing about this picture, Milton, is the fact is look at the side. There's nothing there. There's no buildings anywhere. Just that, sticking out of the ground. 1932.
And look at those old cars.
And look at those old cars. Now, wouldn't you just love to have that in your Jay Leno's car garage?
Even though they're gas eaters.
Oh, no, these weren't. These were little flathead fours, man.
Okay,
let's go to the next one. Now, look at this car. Is this a cool custom car? Look at that car. That's 1952, and that's a Devil's Hairpin. Tonight's world premiere with Colonel Wild Gene Wallace.
Cornell Wild.
Cornell Wild?
Yes.
Gene Wallace in person, and Shortcut to Hell. And look at that cool car. Now, I remember that driving. That's Victory Drive, and that's Coldwater Canyon, Victory Boulevard. There's a church right there next to it, and there's a big shopping mall. That was right along the wash.
Oh, no, it's leaking oil.
It's leaking something, but what a cool-looking car. Victory Drive, and man, I love driving.
It's kind of custom.
Custom, baby. Now, this is the drive-in that a lot of people went to. This is the Van Nuys Drive-In. And this is on Roscoe Boulevard. Now, why do they call it the Van Nuys Drive-In on Roscoe Boulevard?
I have no clue.
They should have called it the Roscoe Drive-In.
Yeah.
Like they called the Sepulveda Drive-In just down the street.
As the old saying goes, gather Roscoe.
Yeah. 1948. 1948. Now, Dan the Man was alive in 1948 because he's been around since Moses was alive, you know. I wasn't born yet. 1948. Who's that picture? That's Esther Williams.
The great swimmer.
Peter Lawford.
I am Peter Lawford.
On an Island with You. Jimmy Durante.
Inka dinka doo. Good night, Mrs. Calabash.
And Xavier Cugat.
The band leader.
Yeah, that's right. Tom Conway, The Checkered Coat, Noreen Nash. Tom Conway and The Checkered Coat and Noreen Nash are in this film. And the film is On an Island with You. So if Esther Williams was there, you know, it was a lot of swimming, a lot of bathing suits, a lot of music, a lot of loving, a lot of hugging.
A lot of orchestrated swimming.
And a lot of leg splitting in the air from underwater.
No comment. I'm a skin diver.
Well, I hope you're. Now, this is Van Nuys Boulevard, guys. 1952. This was 8 years before I was born. Van Nuys Boulevard. Look at that black Cadillac rolling down the street. Is that a...
Hey, that might be Mickey Cohen.
That's right, black Cadillac.
With his bulletproof Cadillac getting his payoffs.
The Irishman.
With the corruption LAPD.
The Jewish Irishman on Van Nuys Boulevard.
And during the time, it's probably 1947, during the time of the Black Dahlia murder that I think Steve Hodel has solved, it might have been his dad, George Hodel.
Wow. You know, I got to pull up that road trip.
Black Dahlia Avenger, yes.
We got to put that up. I want to post that up. Dan the Man's been after me to do this. Van Nuys Boulevard, 1952. Look at those cars once again. It's amazing. Wouldn't you just love to own some of those? And look at the stores. Bill Kemp, Van Nuys Stationery Store. We've got another drugstore there, Wheeling Drugstore, C's Candies.
There's a dentist. Is that Dr. Beecham?
That might be Dr. Beecham. That's right. But certainly all the stores now, they're all in Spanish. And sticky sidewalks and hobos, bums, thugs, criminals, transients, vagrants, and people who don't want to work for a living.
We are road tripping. Okay,
and then we move on to here. Now this is going to blow you guys away because this here is 1928. This is Studio City, 1928. This is the Radford Avenue. Radford Avenue was called the Radford Ranch because a guy named Radford owned all this, but that's Studio City.
And there's lots for sales there.
There are lots of sales there.
And my girlfriend sells real estate She gives lots away.
Well, you know, what I wanted to know is when the guy walked into the real estate agent with a long coat on and he opened his coat and he said, "Is this a lot or is this a little?"
Johnny.
Yes, thank you.
Johnny Carson.
Whoa.
The great Carsoni.
Whoa. Okay, now this is another shot. Now I want you to take a look at this one here because look at the men.
You the check already?
Yes, we paid. Yes.
You paid
I
with
left
cash?
it in
Yes. Yeah, we're trying to run out the back door without paying. Friar Street. Now look at the guys. They're all dressed in suits and slacks, and there's that one guy there with his collar. He looks like James Dean. See the guy in the
Oh,
bombardier
yeah.
jacket? Looks like James Dean.
He's
Look,
a rebel with a cause.
you got Wilson's House of Suede's, Hartfield's. You've got Fields, K Jewelers. You got Rooney Store, and the palm trees down there. So this is looking towards.
North, I think.
North, towards
Friar
Ventura
Street,
Boulevard.
Gooson's Gym, boxing gym.
Right on Friar Street, right there. This is 1952, Van Nuys Boulevard and Friar Street. Amazing, isn't it? Hey, man, you know, you never know what Dan the Man and Jesse T are going to get into. We're road
Hope
tripping.
you liked our show, even though it was brief.
I think they like my hair. Look at that. Is that the wild man look?
And lawyers do it in their briefs. And that's the name of that tune. Holy moly.
Bye.